Hello, everyone. So, as you know, it has been quite a while since I got to sit down and chat with my friend and favorite voice actor, Scott McNeil. Largely because he has missed some Metrocons, and then Metrocon missed Metrocon in 2020. So, it's been a long time since I've actually gotten to sit and talk to my favorite Insane Asylum escapee. So I now have to do what everyone else is forced to do when one of their favorite voice actors, celebrities, or influentials of any type is not in direct contact with you. Stalk their IMDB page. So that is what I am doing today. So if you enjoyed today's video, please hit like and subscribe before you leave. It does help me out a lot. And if you are feeling generous, there is my Patreon link in the description for patreon.com/TJOmega. Hopefully, hoping to get that up to the Beast Machines tier level so we can do those episode reviews next month. All right, so uh, I haven't looked through this much. It's been a long time since I've seen Scott's IMDb, so I really don't have any idea what he's working on to this point. So I'm actually genuinely like, this is mostly just me genuinely being like super curious, but also like I also want to see if he's doing anything cool that I'd be into. All right, so let's see. Uh, actually, let me check the full bio. Let me check the full bio. So we'll see if there's anything weird here. Nickname Old Lady McNeil. Oh, who gave him that? That was. Anytime I look at some like weird trivia thing on a wiki or something like this, I always wonder if something got pulled from one of my interviews with him for it. Like I've never heard Old Lady McNeil. If he's at Metro this year, I'm definitely asking him on that one. All right. Cowboy hat, sleeveless plaid shirts. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, the plaid shirts have gone out the window. I've seen him more in just like black vests, most of the time. Let's see. Yeah, multiple voices, same. Beast Machines, we know that. Griffo in some European countries. That's a weird piece of trivia to put in there because literally every character he does for these Transformers has a different name. Backstop was Cydos. Rat Trap was Rattle. That could have been anything. Favorite roles reported to be Dinobot. He hates to admit that, but yes. One of the few Beast Wars actors who didn't completely hate working on the much maligned sequel series Beast Machines. I actually did talk to Scott about Beast Machines, and he had issues with it too. McNeil later recalled that during recording sessions, his colleagues, such as Gary Chalk, would often flip out in anger over the changes made to their characters. When you have a critically and acclaimed and fan-beloved series that, remember, Beast Wars came out when news groups and Usernet was a thing, so the fandom was first starting to form online. So when you have this like place where they could see how many people are loving what they are doing, and when they themselves know that they were being, they were being in a special series that was very well written, it is hard to see all those characters go through such dramatic changes that they're not even the same characters anymore. It's highly upsetting. Highly upsetting. All right, so I understand. I have to ask him about those. Like, I want to know what like other people did there. Auditioned for Quick Strike. I did hear that once before. It's nothing I ever asked him about. Chosen for Silverbolt to say, which he said was actually the most difficult of his Beast Wars characters, in part because, ironically, he was asked to play Silverbolt with roughly his normal voice. It's the weird thing about a voice actor is sometimes the hardest voice for them is the one that they normally speak with because they don't add any like emphasis or inflection or like any kind of like flair to their standard voice. All right. Okay. So basic stuff. Not a whole lot of like deep dive stuff. I think his TV tropes page has a way better trivia. We'll browse his TV tropes at some point too. Okay. Let's see what he's actually doing and actually working on. Okay, so these four, not a surprise. Scooby Doo being it's hard. It's unfortunate to say the biggest movie he's ever been in, which sounds like a slam. It's not. See, Eugene never Sonic. What do you mean Sonic Prime? What is Sonic Prime? High octane adventure with the face of news multiverse rest in his... Wait. Hang on. Sega, Man of Action, Wild... Yeah? Why didn't anyone tell me there was a Netflix cartoon coming out for Sonic? No one told me. Why didn't anyone tell me? According to the show, will take place in the same setting scene in the Sonic games and will feature modern Sonic. So, okay, not going retro this time. There are images without me getting into legal trouble. Okay, yeah, no fan art here. No fan art here. Actual, like, there actually is production photos on IMDB. So just go straight back to the website I was already on. Okay, it's CG, so it's definitely not going to look like that. They stylize his clothing. Alright, that doesn't look like Eggman. They've got a blue streak in their hair. There's like Eggman kids now. What? What? There's multiple types of Eggmen. And Wild Amy. I don't like how much Sonic runs from Amy. I think that's just like an old hat trope at this point. When she is wielding a spear, I think that's perfectly credible. Okay, so there's Eggman. Yeah, there's like children Eggman now. What? Who married him? Who did the dirty with him? Oh, and Tails is also starting to wear a vest now. So we're actually starting to clothe some of these characters. Why is there a Pokeball? It looks like a Pokemon gym in there. Are we back to like Robotropolis kind of thing? Okay, that's so weird. I never heard of that. I never heard that. I never heard that was coming out. And he's playing E103 Omega. He's a fellow Omega now. Oh, that's cool. Dungeons & Dragons Online, Hunter and Hunter. He's a DM? I've never looked into this. Why? God. This isn't even like browsing his video, is like career anymore. This is just like TJ looks at stuff he likes online. Dungeons & Dragons Online, Hunter and Hunted. Video game 2020. Okay, I can't click on any of the videos because I don't want to accidentally click on someone and like rip off their video or something, like, because like I would love to see like a standard gameplay just so I could actually like hear that voice. But like Scott DMing something is like, if it was like a real Dungeons and Dragons game, that would probably be the most insane D&D game of all time. But in the structure of a game, it'd still be cool to hear him talking like a dungeon master. I might grab that game just to hear that. All right, Johnny Test. Okay, I did hear Johnny Test is coming back. Okay. The similar art style, but not totally. It's okay. Netflix again. He's just working for Netflix now, which I guess a lot are doing. I can't remember if he... Yeah, he was in the first Johnny Test. He was Mr. Black. I think. There's Mr. Black, and there's Mr. White, and I can never remember which one Scott did. Let's see. Panda versus Alien. Probably not a face hugger type alien, I assume. Just like cutesy thing. Actually, I'm curious. Panda versus... Oh, God. What is that? That looks like a student film project. That doesn't even look real. It just looks like you photoshopped a whole bunch of random, like, knockoff art elements. It looks like Asylum is doing Kung Fu Panda. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that. I hope he got paid well. Let's see. Bodyguard and Supergirl. Yeah, he does some live action for the DC stuff, like little bit characters. Yeah, still doing. Yeah, came back from My Little Pony again. The Bravest Knight, Giant River Octopus, because that's where octopus live. Legends of Runeterra. That's a game I've heard of. Never actually played it. Vacation Simulator. Wait, what? Um, I have this game. Oh, I have this game. Jacksepticeye's in it too. Who's Jacksepticeye and Mark and Scott McNeil in the exact same game? Why didn't I know that? Okay, so I love Job Simulator. I have that on my Oculus. I never got a chance to, like, because by the time I got Vacation Simulator, frankly, I didn't have the space anywhere in my house to play at that time. Cleaned up since then. I think now I could probably get away with it. So I need to now I need to play that. That's gonna be weird to hear like directly into my head. Okay, that's cool. Now I'm actually kind of looking forward to that. Super Noobs, never heard of. Riverdale, I think, yeah, Riverdale was like one of his. It was a very rare recurring role in a live action for him. Um, I don't think he's ever come out and said exactly why like he left the show. I know. I don't know if he's ever said out loud, so I'm not gonna report it. But uh, let's see, asterisk, like asterisk and obelisk. What? I think so. Yeah, yeah. Asterisk and obelisk. That's a. I've not heard that in a long time. Tobot. Okay, I knew they dubbed Tobot, but on Amazon, but I had no idea he was actually in it. That's weird. That's weird. I'm not even sure I want to go watch that just for him. Uh, okay, he did a bit in Ninjago. Doesn't look like a major recurring character, but yeah. Oh well, he 42 episodes. Okay, never mind. Oh right, I think he was a villain because I think I can remember putting on his snake voice. Polly Pocket. I didn't know Polly Pocket came back. World of Warcraft, Duratan. Okay, that I knew about. So we're kind of getting into the stuff that I am more familiar with. Far Cry 5, I didn't know he was in that. Dino Trucks had a cartoon. He was in the new Beyblade. Another one I keep forgetting exists. Okay, yeah, Woody Woodpecker. I got to talk to him about. I got to talk to him about Woody Woodpecker a little bit. Puzzle. Wait, Puzzle Fighter in 2017. What? Oh, it's a mobile. Oh, I was thinking it was. I think. Oh man. Okay. So for a while I was thinking it was the Capcom Puzzle Fighter. Apparently not. But he's Dr. Wily in it. Is this the right thing? Because this trailer doesn't quite. Oh wait. What am I thinking? Yeah, hang on. Okay, yes. It is absolutely the right thing. Okay, yeah. So it is based on the old school Puzzle Fighter, except Mega Man is in it and looking like weird, uncanny valley face, which I'm not comfortable with. Okay, and he's Wily. He got to come back and do Dr. Wily again for the first time since the 90s. I actually want to give that a listen now. I want to hear him do Wily now. Well, I have heard him do Wily now. He did Wily for me in an interview, but like I kind of want to hear him as Wily again. See, he did a little bit in the new Max Steel, which I gave a bit of a chance to. It was terrible. Yeah, Dragon Ball Kai back to doing Piccolo because in Japan, in Canada, if you didn't know, Dragon Ball has its completely separate dub. And it's using all the ones from the original syndicated voice actor. Well, except for the ones who got replaced over the years. I think there's like 3 Gokus. Yeah, Mr. White in Johnny Test. All right, good to know. Crypta the Necro Dancer. Okay, Super hard game. I always heard it was cool. I didn't know he did a voice. That's actually really cool. There's that part of me in my brain where I'm like, I've always wanted to make a video game, and if I could if I could get a team together to actually make one of my video game ideas, I would love to get a studio up in Canada to do the voice work. So just to hire him. Imagine that. We're getting into stuff I kind of know. Oh right, he was in Psych. Yeah, I talked about that too, because it was the Clue. It was the send off to the Clue movie, and he was basically Mr. Body. He was the dead guy they had to solve the mystery for. See, like I haven't gotten to sit down and just look and just stare at this IMDb page in so long, because it's been so long since we got to sit down and do an interview. So I have not actually like he's been in so much that I haven't hasn't even touched my radar. See, this is why I wanted to do this, just because like I had no idea he came back to be Wily again. I had no idea he was in a Sonic cartoon. This is super cool stuff to me. It's cool to know it's cool to know he's still active, because like I haven't heard him in like any major series in a while, but I guess being in a Sonic cartoon is pretty major. Let's see, the Sonic cartoon's in post-production now. It's due for 2022. I really want to see this now. Scott is also an Omega. Haha. Who else is in here? Gary's in there. Let's see, Brian Drummond there. Locke the Echidna. Let's see. Rouge is in it. All right. Rouge is in there. Coconuts. Okay, you lose points for Silver. I never liked Silver. You gain points for Espio. He's cool. And then Ian James Corlett is Coconut. Ian, like that's Cheetor. Oh, that's fun. Oh my god. So I remember I've been listening to them since the 90s. Ian was Mega Man in the Ruby Spears Mega Man cartoon, where Scott was Dr. Wily, and then Gary Chalk was Gutsman in that series. So you have a lot of nice reunions here. This is cool. Like could I get away with doing a video just like deep diving all these voice actors so I can actually find out like what else they've done and how they sound? What's interesting to me is that I can see, like, Gary doesn't have a character listed. I think he's the only one that doesn't have a... Oh, okay, Lee... yeah, there's another... Okay, so there's two that doesn't have a character listed. I'm curious because Shadow and Omega are listed, but Rouge and Omega are listed, but I don't see Shadow. So I'm actually kind of wondering if Gary is playing Shadow the Hedgehog. That would be weird. I don't know Lee here. I don't know what he would, I don't know if he would sound right. I don't now, okay, now I just want to dive into that. Now I just want to dive to see more about that series. All right, so, okay, so that's basically catching up with Scott in the only way I have at the moment. I want to see if there's some way to get in touch with like an agent or something, or his talent agency, and see if I can't do like a virtual interview if he doesn't make it to MetroCon this year, because it's been too long. It's been too long. I gotta talk to the man. I gotta. It just feels wrong. But until then, this is as close as we are going to get, and I thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you learned something of this, and hopefully you start going off and trying to find Scott in whatever you are consuming for entertainment these days. Alright, so until next time. Guys, I am facing the most powerful enemy any YouTuber can face, the algorithm, and I need your help to defeat him. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment. Every time you do, we attack that algorithm and we drive it back until it can no longer defeat this channel. Thank you very much.